Should we start with a little reversal of fortunes today? Should we start with the reversal of fortunes? Start at Doom 4 and work our way back? Doom 4? Normally we start with Doom 1. Look, someone's increasing the mixation. Oh. That's a play-or. That's a play-or. I know it's really loud, eh? Oh! Oh! We're out of bullets! Hang in here, Ken. Hang in here. It's extreme Mankus right now. Dunk a dunk 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 a dunk a dunk a dunk dunk a dunk. Potato. That's a potato famine. It's a potato famine. It's a potato famine. It's a potato famine everywhere. It's a potato famine. Oh my God. How did we survive that? I'll tell you what. Duke 4. Whether you're ready for it or not. Doom 4 was ready for you. Oh my gosh. That's actually the opposite of potato famine. A potato famine is when there's no potatoes. That's a potato gluttony right there. I'll tell you what. If you're looking forward to Meme Deck 2.17, you ain't seen nothing yet, kid. All right. I mean, I think we got to earn the next Doom 4. There's a lot of bangage on that one. Yo, Ty, what's going on, man? Thanks for all the hard work last night on the podcast. Holy cow. That was no joke. Sometimes you juck and jive and dive your way. Isn't that the song by Lou Bega? Jesse Toast, I will not confirm nor deny anything. With that being said, cool. Today is Mosin Monday. Excuse me, can I get some double M spam in chat? It is Mosin Monday, which is makes always for a fun conglomeration. The only thing we do need to buy a scope for this. I'll tell you what, the Tarkov music, when compared to Doom, I mean it's definitely good. Like it definitely bangs a little bit, but compared to kind of what we're used to, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and buy it. We bought the mount. Where's the other bits to it? We have to buy a special scopa. To be fair, I do like the Tarkov music. The Tarkov music's really good. I mean, it's not really fair to compare it to Doom. You know, Doom is like, hey, you kidding me? Like, Doom and Duke. What are these? Alright, so let me just buy these bits. And I thought we had one scoped up, but who has the Mosin scopage? I guess we don't have to, but I feel like it's egregious not to. That's it. I never know they knew they did it this way. There it is. There's that. And we're missing one bit to the Mosin. There's 3 parts you buy, right? Thank you guys for being patient. It is Mosin Monday. Technically speaking, we should be Mosined up, but what are we missing? Ring mount. Thank you. Don't go. With that being said, as we dial in here, we have the scope. What do we? The ring mount. Mosin front sight. We need dang front. It's been so... We haven't had to buy a Mosin deal in a long time. What the heck is it called? If there's no Mosin, I'm yo, that's what I'm talking about. What the heck piece is it, though? I know this guy has it, but what is it called? Right click the Mosin. I already did that, and it doesn't show me. Like, so it just... Hear me out. I think it's a good learning experience here for all of us. Linked search, right? It didn't show up on there. Gear mods. Magazines. So we already have the mount, right? So it's not there. I guess it's a vital part. It's called, yo, Op, can we get some, you know, can we get some heavy dang front, dang seat? Optical static, truly appreciate it. I'd be sitting here thumbing through daisies without this Koch mount. What's it called? Koch? I'm so backwards in this. I guess, do we go no scope Mosin? Hey Dan, really enjoying the TikTok series. Yo, I appreciate it. It's one of those things I talked about on today's podcast where I'm like, you think people are, you know, gonna like it. I don't have any expectation, then people really like it. Ring mount. But it was a lot of fun. There she is, boys. I'm looking forward. I think we're gonna finish it up on Tuesday. All right, thank you guys for being patient, by the way. Man, I thought we were prepped and ready. Can I hire anyone? I would like to hire someone to take over for our G-Hilling and lack thereof of being prepped and ready to go. But hey, it keeps you honest here, right? Mosin, need Mosin bullets. And we'll just go with whatever we got here. Does that make it simple? So what are we missing? We're missing Mosin bullets. Please, you know, someone wants to manage our stash, please. You don't have to twist my arm. Alright, we'll buy 30 of those. Alright. Can we get some easy clap in the chat for being prepared today? We are going to start with Shoreline. Alright. Yo, that took a minute. Alright, thank you guys for being patient. And thank you for the easy clap. Yo, with that being said, would like to thank Rusha Shoosh supporting the show while the studio lights were down. Brand new subscriber. Ben600 supporting the show where the lights were down. Blizzkin25, Chimebox, and Eel Monkey all supporting the show. Wow. The lights were off. And I'd like to say Smiling Abs, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, exclamation point prime, spam in chat. Smiling Abs 100% invented the ab store. on your Galaxy S10 phone. Thank you so much. Zaid95, thank you so much for the 7 months. The real prep hours. As a reminder, Zane, I'm going to do that thing I said I was going to do last Tuesday after the show. And Little Bear Bambi, appreciate the host. Hope all's well down under. Now, I know what does insurance do? Great question. So if we die in the game and no one else picks up our gear, then we get to keep our insurance. Or we get to keep the weapons.
Let's go.
I know I missed a bunch of questions. You missed a good Doom run? I'd say you missed a unique Doom run. I'm glad you guys are enjoying TikTok. Honestly, I was excited to play it, but I'm like, are people going to want to watch an escape room? You know? And apparently the answer is yes. I hope Dan doesn't get sniped immediately. Just hoping to say ab roller. Nah, that was too much of a layup. Yo, Soy, have a good one, man. Keep getting that 2%. Thanks for opening 2 Packerinos in your name live on Mo Bamba and Mr. Nash. Yo, Mike Mersch. I did my best, and I know there's a few that I forgot about. Thank you for all the support, man. I appreciate it. Dude, imagine if Team Unity did an escape room IRL. I would 100% do that if we were at a con. But you'd have to do it with Team Unity, and nothing against the other guys. I think if you have like 8 people in there, it turns into a cluster. But you heard that Shoreline is pretty much dead these days. You know, this may be the last Shoreline because we are trying to make the playoffs, and we're in search of one thing, and one thing alone.
Now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team.
I don't know. Are we ready for Are we ready for some new meme deck stuff? I don't know if we're ready. It would have to be a full Pog, Champ, Pog, or Spam for us to be ready. I don't know. You know what? Because we're going after the playoffs.
What's that? What's that?
We're going after the playoffs.
Playoffs?
So if you got the crosshairs, you got the laser, you can put it right on my chest. I'll take full responsibility. I'm raising the stakes right now. This is a poker game. I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in.
Get in right
Anybody
now.
wants out, get out.
Get out of here.
Okay? This team is going to the playoffs.
We're going to the playoffs. You're not ready for that. You're used to people taking shots at us, coach. No, we're making the playoffs. We're just getting started today. All I'm saying about that. All right, what's our overall? In Ucento. 80 and 73 overall, 23 gold chains. I think the time to jump on the bandwagon's a little too late on that one. Just throwing that out there. It's never too late. Let's be honest here. But interesting spawn here. Excited, chipping a chair. So basically the way the playoffs work is if we have more wins than losses by the time the next wipe, then we make the playoffs. Where should we go here today? You only started watching Tarkov here about a week ago. Yo, Innocentius69, welcome. I don't know if you're unfamiliar with the channel or Tarkov or both, but either way, we're happy to have you. If you have any questions, we have a very highfalutin community that is willing to share their knowledge with That sounds like a new sound effect. It sounds like a little bird. But welcome, man. It's not about the X's and O's and the Jimmies. It's about the Jimmies and Joes. I don't know if so where I got that from, I don't know if it was like an old Lou Holtz thing. Where, I mean, it's a really good. I'm not sure I would do it justice, but I think I saw it secondhand at a coaching convention once. But basically, like whenever you see people draw football plays, actually, no, let's do it. We're gonna do it in the live. We're gonna do it live because I feel like without doing it properly, it would be improper. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can. Can I overlay on Tarkov? Hear me out. This may hang. Today's a sampler day. I hope this doesn't bust Tarkov, but to do it properly, let me try this. Hear me out. I'm gonna have to go non-full screen just for a minute. All right. So let me just share with you guys. Typically, this is how a football play is drawn up, right? You go to one of these conventions, they show their deals, right? So it's actually not even like that. It's like this. Let me do it accurate. Let me do it super accurate here for us. That's a little too accurate. There we go. All right. So you got your center, right guard, right tackle, tight end. We'll draw. All right, so here's your formation, right? And you're like, oh, okay, the defense is here. They're in 2-2 techniques. They're head up there. They got Mike Backer here, Mike Backer there, Mike. So this is like what a typical thing is. You got a down block here, to pull, kick out, hand this, run your sets. All right, so this is like what you go to a typical convention. You got block downfield, block downfield. So this is pretty accurate, right? So what Lou Holtz did when he did the old Jimmies and Joes, he's like, you come up here and you draw your players like this, and he's like, at the end of the day, got a little pro formation, it's not about the X's and O's. Let me draw my Jimmies and Joes. He goes up on the board in the middle of a convention and goes, these are my players. It's not about the X's and O's, it's about the Jimmies and Joes. And when your Jimmies and Joes are more powerful, faster, it's game over. And there's your learning for today. Sorry about that. I just felt like, I couldn't. Where's our sets here? I couldn't explain that as well as I could show it. Anyways. Hope that makes sense now.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
That's the only way I can get thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Anyways. I'm glad you understand now. QB Dev, what's good, man? What if a coach can't draw a circle? Should they no longer be a coach? You know what? I have a theory. The better you can draw, and like, you don't want to draw, when you're drawing plays, you don't want to draw circles. You want to draw like flat ovals. The better the circle drawer, the better the X's and O's the coaches does. Yo, Just Mark, welcome to the show, man. Hope you enjoy the community. Hope you enjoy the acquiescence. By the way, thank you guys for tuning in on a Monday. You gained like 3,000 IQ points with that. Hey, a lot of people think around these parts that by watching you actually lose IQ. But to those people, I say, hey, stick around. You'll be surprised. You will be absolutely suppy-prized. I did see, I almost put it on Instagram stories last night, but I saw a post on a subreddit that said, and I felt like it's pretty accurate, and you have to make your own determination. Should we bring it up?
Sit yourself down.
Should I show it to you guys? Let me show it. We're in a showy kind of mood today, huh? Let me show it to you. Because there's a little brother in it, but hang tight. I'll show it to you guys. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Hold on, I just gotta find it here. All right, so there's a couple subreddits I check the Tarkov, I check Star Citizen, I check basketball cards, I check Northern, I check NLSS, and I check ours. So there was one that I felt like someone gets it, but let me show you here. Okay, I can show you this one. And you make your own determination. This is little brother friendly, not friendly, but he says, I can never tell if Dan is just beat posting in the fourth dimension or just accidentally voice commanded a chat post. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Now, whatever side of the coin you need to be on that one, I feel like, take your stance and own it. But I feel like that gives people sides of the coin. The sides of the coin have been identified. Belladon did some art? Am I going to play the new Days Gone game? What's Days Gone? Mello, what's good? You're on both sides of the coin. I feel like that's the best place to be in. No matter what comes up, you still win. A zombie game on PS4. I've never seen it. Yo, Jesse Toast. I don't... You're from Windsor. So I know you got Pizza versus Little Caesars. Is Pizza Little Caesars in Canada? Do you have to go back to a different res since sharing? What do you mean res? Can I give first grade instruction on what that post meant? So that's one person's opinion of how we speak. Either that we're essentially trolling on unprecedented levels known to human, or that is just nonsense. Or maybe a little of both. Am I a fan of the Metal Gear series? I am. Until they removed the Metal Gear from Metal Gear, which is once they got all Hollywood and removed David Hayter from, aka the voice of Snake, that's when I bailed. That's when I pulled the ripcord. But in terms of Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4, loved them. Like, I was so hyped when those games came out. Yo, I appreciate it, Jesse. I mean, Snake Eater, they're really good, man. I mean, they all have super galaxy brain plots that I don't understand at all. But that doesn't mean you can't like them. You only played Metal Gear Solid 5, so that's the David Hayter one. No disrespect, if that's the only Snake that you know, hey, more power to you. Dan just does the uninterrupted stream of consciousness. Yeah, I mean, like, it's, to be honest, it took a while to get comfortable to get to that point, right? But, like, that's accurate. But essentially, how I am on the show is how I am with, like, my closest of closest friends. And it takes a while to get there. Not that you guys asked, but... Anyways. Snake Eater sounded like a little bro video. No, it's really good. It's a really good game. What a thrill. Is there a PC version of Tetris 99? There is not. There is not. I am super fired up about it, and I don't think I've ever been fired up about a puzzle game. Like, I just love it, and I would like to play some of it on the show, to be honest. You ever have one of those sneezes? And then the sneeze just becomes an ease, becomes nothing? That's outside the building. A ghost sneeze. Yo. I know we've talked about this before. Let me ask you guys this. Sodium? What's the first movie you ever saw in a theater? Well, Dan, you're assuming that I've ever seen a movie in the theater. You got fired up about Big Brother? That's a puzzle game? Nah, nah, nah. That's a game of social acquiescence. And I was super happy that I didn't really have to do too many puzzles in the game. Shark Tales? Isn't it DuckTales? The first Home Alone? Atlantis? The first you remember is Phantom Menace? Are you like 3 years old? Just joking. Just joking. Little Mermaid, Lightning McQueen. Do I have a regular job on top of Twitch? I do. I do run. I don't talk about it. Hang tight. Is he up or down? Where is he, chat? Chat, we need dank front, dank seat intel. Where is he? No, I don't coach reality TV people. No, I don't. I shut that down and I give it all away for free. No, so I have a real life business that I run, and when I say business, it's like a job, but I'm in control of it. And I just don't talk about it because I have no desire to talk about. But anyways, so yeah, so I do have a full-time job. Which we get into that a little bit on today's podcast. If you guys don't know, exclamation point podcast comes out every Monday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think we're on the... You hear him? We're on the 3rd floor. He's got to be under us, huh? He's got to be under us. Yo, MJZ, glad you enjoyed it. They redid this. I'm on the 3rd floor. The soundscape at the last. Yeah, he's under us. Should we go get him? What's that? Snickers? Dan, did you know Kanye only swears once in his 808s? He swears 0 times in 808s. All right, we're going to go get him. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang with me. Hang tight. Hang tight. Don't get bopped. He stopped moving. Chat. Where's our man's at? He's gone super radio silent. Tension is mounting. Let's get a quick poll in the chat. Why in chat if you think he's on this 2nd floor with us, and in chat if you think he's long gone. All right, let's get the chat voting on this. I have commies on. %58% of the live voting audience thinks he's still on this floor. I don't want to open anything yet. It's super bizarre. You heard commies were not as good since the sound update, but you could be wrong. Yo, hit us with the dang front, dang seat, whatever you guys know about this. Blunt bows, he's not behind us. I feel like we've been pretty diligent in hunting him. But he ran through here with... What is this place? All right. Let's go under the assumption that he's not here anymore. And let's try to go to 310. And if we get caught, we get caught. Then that's the cost of doing business. Alright. Supposedly they fixed some sound issues so you can only hear one floor above or below. The biggest thing they changed was floor seppi. Yeah, he had to loot and scoot, huh? I mean, he didn't have to do anything, but we'll stay semi-dialed here. I heard steppers out here. Hang tight. It's so quiet, man. Alright. Almost impossible to hear someone on the roof now or hear below from the roof. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Good thing? It's super quiet, man. Alright, well, let's loot and get out of here. We'll take it. Right place, right time. It's an expanding blob. Are you guys talking about migraines? Is there any research as to what causes migraines? Yeah. There is. Well, what's the data? Man, this dude's looted everything.
Let's go.
Yo, one Peg MG gifted a tier 1 sub to LaFlame 512. Could we get some dang packs spam in the chat? Thank you so much for supporting the show. Truly appreciate it. 90% of migraines are attributed to lack of hydration.
Sit yourself down.
We don't want gotta stay hydrated then. Yo, Holings SFSDF Don in the red shirt gold chain for 1 consecutive year. Can we get the largest chain wall in the history looking for an 8x combo? Yo, keep up the great streams. Go wild. Yo, Hollings, thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate the 1 year of loyalty. Means a lot. Hook TJ Hollingsworth up with that chain wall. Thank you so much. Yeah, this dude looted and scooted. Let's go check 310 and then we're out of here. Yo, Soy, do you have a sales job? Yo, he checked it, man. This dude got in and got out. And left nothing behind. 23x chain combo. Thank you guys so much for comboing it up. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this is going to be our last time playing Shoreline for an extended period of time, huh? 23x combo is unification. Do you ever worry constantly about how much noise you make in the game? Yes.
Go.
Sometimes, yes. Yo, I heard someone. Optical Static gifted a tier 1 sub to 1 Peg MG. Can we get some dang packs? Spam in the chat. Optical Static, thank you so much for the acquiescence, pacquiescence. It's a support of the show. We got to get out of here. We're 0-0 today. This is our first run of the day. I mean, we haven't seen a human or... We're out of here. You just run a scav as Shoreline. Take the PKs. Yo, pickings are slim right now. You always gotta check Pigman. Yo, Flame Onion. There's a lot of highly acquiesceable individuals here. Yeah, PAX. We moved PAX to Friday only. That way, it turns into Pack-quiescence. We got plenty of Star Wars packs. Don't worry. I had no idea the non-sports cards were going to be that kind of a hit. Speaking of hits, how about the fact that they give you the one rare card in a silver package that just says one hit on it? Yeah, there's a lot of super generous people here, Flame Onion. A lot of nice individuals. I'd say all nice individuals, actually. Where is everyone? Where am I from? I'm from Michigan. Yeah, I mean, like, the cards themselves in comparison to the prisms, like, prisms are, like, the toppest tier. But, yo, Flame Onion, it just means a lot to be here, my dude. Be a part here, be a part of the show, be a part of the community disky. Hey Dan, I'm enjoying your videos with Mathis and Northernline. Yo, your Chemo Sabi. Glad you're enjoying them. Having a lot of fun doing them. It's good to get back to like that, you know? Oddly enough, I believe it was Ryan Gary who proposed it. Which was awesome, you know? Because we all still focus on YouTube, right? Like, I just think it's really important that, and I enjoy doing it, like to have exclusive content on YouTube. Now, it may not be the most efficient of things to do, but I think it's important and I enjoy doing it. Would you ever consider buying a Panini National Treasures box? Isn't that like 3 cards for like 1,500 bucks? What's this about packs? So, what we do on the show is that when someone opens up a 5-pack of subs, where are we, by the way? When someone gives 5 subs, we will open 1 pack on Friday, like a physical card pack, at the end of the show on Friday. So, like, I really enjoy Ryan's content. I just have to be careful how much I watch because I don't like letting things influence what I do. You know what I mean? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like, so is Tetris stuff. Like, I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it because I know it'll impact how I think, react, and feel about the game. So on like stuff like that, I won't watch. Man, I think Nikita turned off scavs. So like Wyatt, I have no idea what Wyatt means. I just know he spams that all the time. Alright, our next run, we're going to Doom run next run, because this isn't my Tarkov. I mean, I get it, there's going to be slow days, but this is like, no scavs at Bunker Hill? But I will say this, you know, there has been a contingency in the community. There we go. That'll make me do a onesie twosie. How did me and Ryan Gary meet? Yeah, there's a podcast about it. I think it's the one with Mathis, the interview with Mathis. Alright, let's just... this may be it, guys. This may be it for Shoreline for an extremely long period of time.
And this just said he was scared? That ain't true! And then to say that we made that decision because Donovan Woods, because he threatened to transfer, that's not
It is true because it's resident sleeper right now
Facts straight.
on Shoreline. Like, I get there not being players. I'm not talking about that, but like, Nikita's scabs must be very sick right now. You don't get notifications about the podcast. Is it still a weekly thing? Yes, it comes out every Monday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Fury, what's going on? Crickval, what's good? Yeah, they spawned too late. By the way, Realms 32 down in the redshirt gold chain for 5 consecutive months, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for the support. Truly appreciate the 5 straight months. Jimothy Cool for 17 straight months and a great quote. This generation's closest thing to Einstein, so you don't need to worry about me. I'm fine. Pew Fanier. Don in the redshirt gold chain for the very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, exclamation point Prime. That feels like a resub to me, but Pew 100% invented. The laser gun noise in the G.I. Joe cartoons. Welcome. Ali Yukin, Don in the redshirt gold chain for the very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, exclamation point Prime. 100% invented. The first Street Fighter alley-oop dunk. Realms, thanks for the bits. And DJ Sefnet, thanks for the gift of Flame Onion 2. Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat? Dan, whenever you say crazy things in Tetris, like keep the greens for the greens, I yell, that's not true. But that is the best way to do it. Speak of the devil, Ryan Gary. You had your first ever job interview last week. Unfortunately, you didn't make the cut, but you learned a lot and confident for future ones. Just wanted to share. Yo, Isonite, what did you learn? Because I feel like you learn, we all learn together. And we're looking for a certain type of individual around here.
Now, that person is not sold out to be a part of this team.
We want you on the team.
It is more about them than it is about the team.
It's about the team.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Someone that goes to interview, doesn't get the job, and says, I learned something from it, that's a winner. I want them on the team. We can do it. Yo, shout out to Jay, by the way. Wolves at my door. He texts me. He's like, hey, you got to add one of these on there. I'm like, I'm on it, man. I got a really good one. But the context of how when we play it is going to be a little suspect. But the way, listen, I've got to run this back one more time. The way he says can't do it, the vernacular, the enunciation, I can only dream to strive for it. Listen, one more time.
Now, that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team.
It's always about the team.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
Can't do it.
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Oh, that's what it's about around these parts. You ain't always going to win. But can you dig in and find a way? All right. I also learned that you need to be friendly, but I gotta get too comfortable conversation-wise and let your technical skills slip under the radar. Did they give you any feedback on that? That was the old 49ers coach, Mike Singletary. Nice pull. Who said that? Bait in York. Nice pull. That's a good one. I like that one. That one we got to put on ice for a while. That's like a 1 or 2 plays per show. That is Mike Singletary. Man, we may get a run through on this one. You think I'm at the wrong end of the map? Please no. You are correct, my friend. Was talking about Vernon Davis. Whatever happened to the Kirk Cousins run your sets? I'm hesitant to put up pop-ups of like the mean vernacular on there. I don't know how to. It would be really good though to do it. Like if we could have Mike Singletary cut out on a green screen saying that. I mean that's a lot of work though. Yo, DP578, that's a great idea. Can you add it in the community Discord so I don't forget it? There's a burner there. Span, good ears. Can we, I mean, literally, I think someone changed our .exe from Tarkov.exe to BumboSoccer.exe. And I wish I were, there we go. We're not going to chase him down. It is Mosin Monday, but we're not going to chase him. I am just like, this has probably been, and correct me if I'm wrong, the longest we've ever gone without seeing anyone. Belladon, what's good? You know, I wish, you know, Kirk Cousins is a Michigan State Spartan. You got to support the Spartans. I was shocked. Like, I never thought he'd be... Left ear? He's behind us, right? Behind us, left ear. I got no audio. Where do you guys think he is? Can I get some dang front, dang seat intel? To the right, okay. Huh. Up. Ryan Gary. That's not little brother friendly. Someone just hit the turf here. Was that him? We just bopped him? That's just X-Men-like reflexes. We turn, we see gata.
You play to win the game.
Oh my gosh. Like, sometimes you turn everything off and you let the vernacular take over. I'm okay with that. We'll take a free Jackie and a mustachio. That was a player. That was a player. That was the guy. You got to give him credit for sticking with us and rapping. We'll take your ruples. We'll take his lunch monies.
So if you got the crosshairs, you got the laser, you on my chest, I'll take full responsibility. I'm raising the stakes right now. This is a poker game. I'm shoving my chips to the middle of the table. I'm raising the ante. Anybody wants in, get in.
Get in right now.
Anybody wants out, get out.
You don't want to get out.
This team is going to the playoffs.
We're going to the playoffs, and we're going to look good doing it. Yo, when you least expect it, that's when you get the golden. Oh, man. You just got to keep grinding. You keep grinding it out, grinding it out. We took a few shots at Nikita on this one. We did. But you keep grinding it out, you hit that gold chain wall, anything can happen. All right, let's dial here. Sometimes you're like a moth to the flame, except a flame isn't a flame. It's a gold chain and you're not a moth. You're a greedy individual. Yo, Anon, I must don in the red shirt gold chain, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, exclamation point prime, spam in the chat. Anon, I must 100% invented and wrote the script, story, gameplay manual for Eye of the Beholder, the 1997 classic. Welcome. Moose Puncher Don in the red shirt gold chain. For the very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, exclamation point prime, spam in chat. Moose Puncher 100% invented the Elk Lodge. And Mellow Mute Don the Redshirt Gold Chain, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, Amazon Prime for the first time. 100% invented that little mute button on your controller. Thank you so much. Take the Cobra sight off the SKS and put it on your AK. Yo, that's dang front, dang seat if I've ever seen it. Can we get some easy clap in the chat for the dang front, dang seat of the necessary vernacular? If you guys are new to the show, I encourage you to give your best tips, tricks, hints, intel, whatever you can do to support the show and moving the production value forward. I'm not going to throw you in the back seat and yell at you for sitting in the back seat. Around these parts, we invite you to the front seat. Dan, keep your hand. I got you. We invite you to the front seat. The only thing we ask, I was trying to mod while we were doing that. The only thing we ask is that you give tips and tricks with the first grade vernacular. I'm trying to slide this on here. Ryan Gary, you rowing right now? What are you doing? We can't fit the scope on there. But I like where your head's at. Alright, so let's get to this exit and let's get out of here. Maybe get a few scab bops along the way. What's up, Kleiner7? Good to see you back, man. Take the mag out to save space. If I do, then we're not going to be able to reload, but I got you. If we see something worth looting, I will 100% make that vernacular. EP666, what's good, man? Good to see you back. I know you're chomping at the bit to get a little Surso yeet. Hang in there with me, kid. Dial in. Yo, Ryan Gary, can I share your lifting routine or no? A simple YRN will do. Is there a mount attached to the Cobra? Does not look like it. You could. We're getting some chop right now. You know we had to do it to him. It's Mosin Monday, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not ready to snap, crack, and pop, you're not eating your Rice Krispies. I will say this, though. Scavs are like bananas. They come in bunches, so for us to loot this is highly, highly, highly foolish. It's extremely foolish. That's exactly why we do what we do around these parts. I kind of like that mini soup bowl. Ooh. I also like 10,000 rupees. Should we take the soup box? Yeet. Keep. 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 Take that TT1000 off your AK to put the Cobra on. Okay, we could do that. Why don't you use control? Why don't you use Alt and Control, click and delete? Gumboro, can you take that one step further for me in the first grade vernacular? Excuse me. Alright, we'll hit these up real quick, then we'll get out. Alt and Control click. Yo. Ruples on ruples on ruples. I'd like a processor, please. If you hit delete key on items, it yeets it. I did not know that. I said control. If you alt click, you can auto equip items. Controls you lets you put in the first space. Yo. So like that. So all right, should we practice yeeting something? Alt yeet, delete yeet. Delete yeet. It's a one-click bop. Yo. Can we get some easy clap in chat for that great first grade vernacular production value? The game has changed. Excuse me. DD. One of the greatest forms of loot boxes in any game. Searching file cabinets. Don't at me. You gotta unload the SKS now. But if we unload it, where do we put it? Because then we're gonna eat a mag. Alright. Just because you guys are yeeted by it. I got you. Dan, I never played the game and half checked out during Tarkov, and every stream someone yells at you to use delete. Hey, look. We're an early but sometimes slow adopter at the same time. Think about that for a second. We're getting audio ravs right now, huh? Good thing today is the last day of our audio setup. Starting Wednesday. Better strap in. That's all I gotta say about that. I think that chord's worthy, isn't it? The chord is James worthy. Yeah. I feel like there's gonna be greatness in one of these. It's way... Wait, look at the stubby end of that key. Oh, I thought it was a big dog. I thought it was gonna be like a Ganosian key. The setup is less complicated and more physically able to manipulate, that's what I need. Physical manipulation. Alright, let's get out. Is the boat gone? No, it looks like the boat's there, right? Is 204 a good room? The mag thing is triggering you. Yo, explain it to me in first grade vernacular, and I'll make sure that it doesn't. Someone should make a mod for Tarkov called Escape from Barkov that replaces all Russians' phrases with dogs barking. Austin, is that you? Physical manipulation is Minkus' little brother? No, like physical manipulation me is this. Like that's physical manipulation. You manipulate the buttons to get the outcome you want. How many bits for some woof woof? You know, there's people out here that wanted to take a vacation from Shoreline. You know, you wanted to take a vacation from Shoreline?
The boys only get 2 weeks off before they start their summer conditioning program. You know, normally they get 3. Well, we gave them a week at the start of the semester rather than at the end. But here's my point.
We don't take days off. Not around here.
It's Division I football! It's the Big 12! It ain't intramurals! You got 2 weeks after finals, you got a week in July 4th, and you got a week before camp starts. That's a month! That's probably more vacation.
Go play bumbo soccer.
And we're a little bummed out that we don't get 3 weeks? Go play intramurals, brother. Go play...
Talking to you, Ryan Gary, brother. With that being said, around these parts, anytime we pocket a gold chain, we celebrate. Doesn't matter that it was a resident sleeper run. The only thing that matters is when we reach into our back pocket, we +1 to the win column, +1 to the neck column.
Now, that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Oh, it's good to be back. It's good. You know what, the meme deck software up. We're a little bit behind on the times on that one. We needed a good upgrade on that one. Speaking of good upgrades, after, you know what, I'll call it what it is, and it's rare that I'll call for it. Even though it was a gold chain win, I'll call it. You know, one of the things I like to pride myself on, and I hope you guys pick up on this, is that we're self-aware. And although I'm excited that we got a gold chain win acquiescence, I'm gonna call, it's rare that I'm gonna call for it. And it hurts a little bit. Can I call for the resident sleeper in chat on that run? I'll call for it. We have to be objective around here. We try to keep the flow going. And we're never gonna push all the chips in and say we're done. But Nikito, we need the difficulty turned up. So we're gonna do a scab run, D space double OM run. We're gonna do a labs run, and then we'll do a Duke run. Just for the heads up, D space double OM runs do not count against the overall record. Now this is falutency. There's a burner out here, boys. We're gonna get the burner today, because we want winners. Oh, I heard one. I mean, we put 3 slugs in the dome, but these are buckshot. Hang in here. Little hi-hat. Ding, 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 ding. Zane, can we get a hi-hat on a green screen that I can just hit the button real quick? And it's just a drummer doing this. Zane, put that on your list, please. Some of the greatness comes from the most madness. I look at chat real quick. Zane just says, "Yep." That's my guy right there. Hang in there. There's a burner. Welcome to Doom, kid. Get out of here. Hide behind that box. That's not what winners do. See, little hi-hat would just distract from all that happening there. We made it through Doom 1. I'm getting some addiction. I don't know what that means. I'm getting some addiction to the Doom runs. It gets you prepped. It gets you prepped. But I will say, speaking of getting prepped, yeah, we're getting little rabbies. Rabbies. Thank you for hanging tight during the rabbies. We'll go. You know what? If you guys are new to the show, welcome to our royalty-free Animal Crossing song. Take a minute, find your favorite. It could be a global Twitch emote. Find your favorite Twitch emote that you have access to that represents an animal. Spam it right now. Just drop. It's animal time. Spam your favorite animal in the chat while we load up here. I'm thinking about just taking a Mosin into labs. How you like them dapples? Dunk. Dunk. Art inventory is a mess. It's a very large mess. It's a really big mess. It's a huge mess. A mess. It's a big mess. Terrible mess. It's a mess. Hang in here. It's a mess. Just get this out of here, coach. We're taking a Mosin into labs, I'll tell you that right now. It's still a very large mess. Nah, we gotta respect the gold chain here. Mess. Alright, we don't need 1800 ibuprofen. Hang tight with me. Dunk good. I think we're good to go here. We don't need the key bar. Dunka, 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 dunka. Alright, we're going in. G-Hills, Mosin ammo. We do need to mod this because if it survives, it arrives. Dunk, 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 dunk. We're good to go. Going into labs. Labs is as close to Minkus Doom as you can possibly get. If you guys are unfamiliar with labs, there is no insurance. There is no insurance where we're going, boys. Weekend at Bernie's. All right. Dunker. Kleiner 7. I'm not gonna debate what you deem an animal, but in your world, which hey, look, I'd like to learn more of. Are pizza rolls animals? How did I not notice the chain for this long? Yo, if we get a gold chain in the game, successfully extract, we get a gold chain in real life. Should have called in Dial Squad. And, I mean, exclamation point overall. We call in Dial Squad when things are dire. How do I get access to the song? It's nowhere on the internet. The song is called Blue Sky. I don't have the artist name because it's not on the MP3 file per the distribution system of YouTube royalty-free music. Yo, by the way, Dino Master, thanks for the bits, and Jolly Worms, thanks for the 100 bits. Cheers for Escape from Barkov. Can we get some dang coins? Spam in the chat for all of them. Yo, no problem. How do you put the chain on the line? That's the thing. Once we get it, we never sell it. We never let it out of our grasp. Ever. That's why it's on the exclamation point overall. You forgot to insure the mustache. So, Ishmael, when we go into labs, there is no insurance. So, like, if we die, whatever we die with here, is no getting back because it's dang Minkus. It's heavy Minkus. So, this is, like, as close to... I mean, you want falutency? This is falutency right here. When you go with Shoreline, like, we got to bring balance to the force here. We're doing pretty good. What happens when your inventory is entirely chains?
And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win.
That's what we're trying to do.
When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire.
And having your inventory full of gold chains is what matters. Switch to DayZ. Real quick, let me... Well, now's probably not the time to... You know, we could do it. We're going to slow play this anyways. Minkus. Minkus! Minkus! You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning and try and Minkus us. What was that guy doing?
Let's go.
Come on, man. We had him. We had him. We had him.
Are you kidding me? Where are we at in society today? Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I'm not a kid. Write something about me. Or
Okay, all right, I got a call for it here. Can we get a replay on that one? Look, I felt like I put a few bullets in that little eye hole there. But I'll tell you what, that's the fluency we need around here. I mean, bottom line, we didn't get it done. So that's on us. Oh, just one more time, I need it.
Now, that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
We need winners.
I want people that want to win.
And here's what happens on that one. That one's on us. We didn't place our sets where we needed to do. Can I get did anyone clip that? Because I do want to break it down here. If anyone did clip it, please spam it so we can get it here. Can we do that? Can we? There it is. Let's go, Majestic. Thank you so much. All right. Let's break this thing down here, shall we? Get this out of here. Let's get some breakdown music here. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's see what happened here. So let's get it set up here. All right, so hold on. Give me 1 sec. If we're gonna do this, chat, can I get D space R spam in chat? You know what D space R means? Give me 1 second here. Yo, so optical static. Optical static pulled it out. You're on a different wavelength. Let's go. Hold on here. Hang with me. Hang with me. Okay. If we're going to break this thing down, let's break it down right. So here we are. We have a situation in Escape from Tarkov. Let me get myself out of the way here. We're clearly, there's a high amount of concern on the face of this individual. There's concern. Okay? So there's concern going on right now. Very concern. Okay? That's step one. Step two, you take into account everything that's happened previously, which you don't get to see on film. We hear sounds from up here. So we've got a good set there. We got a good set going. So, we need to get this thing in slow-mo here. So we hear the sets coming. Starts to enter in through here. The vernacular is set. We're dialed in. Look at that amount of dial. First, whoa. Run this back. Run this back. Just hear me out here. I feel like it's more dramatic effect when you get to see it. All right. So let's just do a little hit marker here, shall we? Just a little bit of a hit marker. Hang with me. Dial. Look at that face of dial. Look, it snaps on, ready to go. The bam. Target vernacular hit. Boom. Little bit slow reaction time. Need to up that. All right, now we're going to hit marker him. Hit marker him. Pepper him. Peppered minimum once there. Next pepper. Pepper pot. We hit him with another pepper pot right here. So that's 2 bops. Fair enough. Let's keep peppering them. More peppers. There's at least 2 more peppers right here. So we get another pepper there and another pepper there. Okay? So 4 peppers to no peppers. 2 more peppers. So now we got 6 peppers. Now granted, they're all towards the center chest vernacular. Let's get a few more. How many total peppers? 3, 4, 5. 3 more peppers. Pepper, pepper, pepper. And I would like to think every one of those peppers have been hit, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. And we get 2 more peppers, but to that guy's credit, you know, let's take a half step backwards here. To his credit, where do we need to get better? You want to know what? All those peppers didn't pep him right there. We just hit it 1 pepper pot right there, we'd be okay. So I'll easy clap in the chat for that individual's ability to snap and take care of business. I got no problems with it. I hope you guys learned something in our Escape from Tarkov masterclass. Yo, thank you for clipping that, by the way. With that being said, it's perfect timing. It's not how we want to go out, but sometimes it's how you go out. Around these parts, we always bookend. Our Escape from Tarkov runs, like Citizen Kane, Orson Welles, we start with a 1990s run. We end with a 1990s recreation run. Trying to emulate one of the greatest 1990 FPS characters of all time. D space, U space, K space, E. With the John Lemon shades.
Let's go.
If you don't know about the Duke Nukem runs, let me tell you. We run around, we stop for nothing. We snap at everything, we shoot anything that moves. The only reason we stop is to catch our vernacular O2. Hang in here, boys. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was a pre... Re-up, re-up, re-up. Take it!